I fell in love with the drums after watching Kiss play the Sonny and Cher TV show in 1978 or 79. I was 8 years old, and it was purely an accident that I was up late enough to watch the show. Shortly afterwards, I started begging my mom to buy me a set of drums. She wouldn't. It's not that she didn't want to, it's just my parents couldn't afford to buy them. So I found a workaround. I played the drums on a series of homemade contraptions consisting of 5-gallon buckets that my dad would bring home from work. I cut the buckets in different sizes and spruced them up with duct tape. For cymbals, I stacked all these metal crates together. The metal crates were used to deliver milk to the Safeway grocery store near our house. This went on for 3 years. Buckets and crates all over the place. I had a wicked setup, and my dad was pissed. And then, the summer before my 8th grade year, my mom went to King's Music in Albuquerque, New Mexico, where she applied for a store credit account. My mother was the master of the layaway. She had a knack for getting me and my brothers things that we really wanted. This purchase was the first time she had applied for credit all by herself. She had just started working again after many years as a stay-at-home mom. The drums were a major expense. The drum kit I wanted, a CB 700, was about $700. The store manager knew how badly I wanted them, as I was in the store all the time, fondling them and concocting a scheme to make them mine. The store owner approved my mom's credit on faith alone, and I had my first set of drums. I remember this total act of love like it was yesterday. It wasn't the first time nor the last time she had done something that so profoundly affected my life. Over the years, I've said horrible things to my mother. In fights and because I was angry at her, I've actually called her selfish, and I haven't told her how important she is and has been to me. I wrote this story, and I sent it to her on her birthday last October. I wanted her to know, Mom, thank you for doing such a wonderful thing for me. It has brought me such great joy my entire life. You are not selfish, but selfless, and I admire you for your strong opinions, your fight, your soul, your wisdom. I can only hope that I can raise my girls with the same kind of love and affection. I am just barely mature enough now to truly understand how lovely and wonderful you are. Eventually, I teamed up with friends from school. We formed a band playing Kiss songs and really, really bad originals. We called ourselves Strutter. Obviously, we loved Kiss. Strutter had 2 very misfortunate public appearances. One in front of the entire school at the John Adams Middle School talent show. We cared a lot more about a stage show and dressing up than we did about making anything that sounded like music. Strutter stuck together for a long time, and we actually got really good. We were a team, a gang, a tribe. We recorded cassette tapes. We had jean jackets with our band logo. You know, the logo with lightning bolts and a couple of claws? And over the years, we changed band members and band names and logos and jackets, and eventually it ended, like all bands do. The first takeaway from this story is that I love and respect my mom. She is an awesome woman who had 3 children before she was 25 years old. She has an amazing story. The second is bands, they just don't last. It's probably not a good idea to put all the eggs in the band basket. Being in a band used to be the most important thing there was to me. But now that I have 2 wonderful little girls, a house, a wife, a home, healthy parents, and amazing brothers, I know that family is truly the most important thing that there is. This past summer, I visited my parents, and they shared with me the stories of their lives, their hardships and struggles, how they got married, and how they've stayed together. Their stories made me think about all the opportunities that I've been given. It was a long overdue conversation, and it made me think. There are moments every day that I have with my kids, some that may seem trivial at the time, but those moments can actually shape who they become, what they love, and what they do for the rest of their lives. I can only hope that I'm conscientious enough to know when the moment is happening, like my mom was for me so many years ago.